Good day, welcome to yet another video. So this video is like continuation from yesterday, what we discussed, the breakdown for this week and what I was looking for on the dollar and everything. So if we come to the chart now, yesterday, what I was okay, price actually came to this daily fair value gap. This is the weekly fair value gap though. Let me take it off the chart so it can be pretty clean. This is the daily fair value gap that we're trading from. Let me bring it back. Template daily. So this is the daily fair value gap we're trading from. If you go to a 4-hour time frame, that's what I was saying. 4-hour, we tend to have this fair value gaps to the downside. So what I spoke about yesterday, I was like, okay, if I want to look for more sales in the dollar, I don't want price to come to this liquidity point before looking for sales. If price should come to the liquidity point before going back up, sales will be out of the gate. So I wanted to, you see this fair value area over here. This was where I was talking about yesterday that I want to see price trade from. So this is a kind of a fair value area. Let me just make it 4 hours and 15 minutes. This is where I want to trade from. So one thing I look for when I want to trade, if I'm looking for a sell setup, I don't want to see bullish price actions. That is sometimes momentum going against my trade. I don't like taking trade when I see momentum going against my trade. Momentum going against my trade, that is this. You see this move going up to this level I wanted to sell from. This is like the fair value gap. And not all fair value gap is tradable. Some fair value gaps are manipulation gaps. Tend to manipulate some traders thinking, okay, this might be a sweep of liquidity. Let me show you. This might be a sweep of liquidity, 4-hour sweep. This might be a sweep of liquidity, then to the upside, coming from this fair value gap. I want to take a trade to the upside from the lower time frame. But this is not how I trade though. But overall, the momentum is still bearish. We have more bearish momentum from the higher time frame than bullish price action. I want to see these lows go first. So, but I will not want to be trading against this fair value gap. It's like me gambling because this fair value gap can literally sweep this high first. But let me draw the high for you guys. Can literally sweep this high first before going down. We have no idea. We can't predict the future. We just read the price action and we are reacting to it. So I was waiting for price to fill this gap first before I start looking for sell setup. So if you go to your 1-hour time frame, it's very clear in a 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, what did you see? Order flow is still bullish. As you can see, order flow is still bullish from the 1-hour time frame. You can see there's a fair value gap here, but this fair value gap failed to create another fair value gap. They're coming down to the 4-hour fair value gap, giving higher prices. But now we are waiting for this low to be disrespected. Once this low is traded closed, like there's a candle closed below this low, that's when we start looking for sell in the US dollar. Then we're looking for buy in GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, whichever one we want to trade. So this would be the invalidation point. So if price to trade below it, we start looking for sell setup. But currently we're actually sitting here. So I'll take this off, this fair value gap. So if we should trade below these lows, invalidating this fair value gap, we tend to look for a sell setup in US dollar. That means we're either buying AUD USD, AUD USD now. If you check your 4-hour time frame, you can literally see that it is quite bullish. Currently, we're targeting these highs. I think these highs have been traded into probably this highs. Probably targeting these highs. Euro USD, if we want to look for higher time frame setup, just same thing like the dollar. Waiting price to come down, they give higher prices. Go to your 4-hour time frame. This is what we actually marked out yesterday, fair value area. Fair value area, so what are we saying? Price actually came in the first time, and this candle sweeping these lows. Then if we see higher prices from here, we'll be looking for the buy setup But for now, we keep tight. But the one I'm most interested in is the GPP, because the pound tends to created a daily fair value gap here, and this is a nice one. So if you go down to your 4-hour time frame, what did price do? There is no fair value gap to the downside, no momentum to the downside. Ideally, I would have just simply bought the pound right from this first fair value gap here. Are you seeing it? Right from this first fair value gap, I would have bought the pound. Now we can see that the order flow in the pound is really, really bullish, because we can see from this fair value gap coming to the downside, just went down. The market actually closed above. This was where I would have bought the pound. Probably set my order here, put my stop loss here, then quick target 2%, probably to the highs. Yeah, this is what would have been my trade. I would have been on the trade by now, but the reason why I was not in the trade was because of the dollar is still moving with this 4-hour fair value gap to the upside. That's why I've not actually bought the pound yet. But regardless, as you can see, these lows might be disrespected. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'll be placing a trade in the pound. I'll be waiting for retracement to the downside. So the 4-hour is quite bullish. The 1 hour, this is like a breakaway gap, this fair value gap. I might not expect price to come all the way, because this is a fair value area in the 1 hour time frame. This is a fair value area in the 1 hour time frame. This is a fair value area in the 1 hour time frame. So we can literally wait for price to come in here and buy. But let's go to the 15 minutes. If there's a fair value gap above. Okay, now there's no fair value gap above. So what I'll be doing, I'll be waiting for price. Since there's no fair value gap here, I'll wait for price. So either create another fair value gap here. What I'm waiting for, I'll wait for price to create another fair value gap here. So I'll take a trade from here, then go. Then I'll probably cover the lows, this low here, or probably to this fair value gap here. That's my trade, might be something from here like this. I'll cover this fair value gap here, then I'll take 2% trade. Or the market fails to create fair value gap, I'm going to be waiting for price to come into this fair value area, look for order flow change in 5 minutes time frame, then take a trade from here, covering this low, going higher. So this is just my game plan for today. So this is what I'll be looking for trading the pound. Currently, as we speak, let me see the NZD. NZD is quite strong. Go to the daily time frame. Okay, the daily time frame is quite strong. There is no level for you to trade from. The target, the next level to target is probably this high over here in the weekly time frame. Check the daily time frame. There's a link to target. That's him high. Yes. Okay, it's still the same high to target here. So NZD is quite strong as well, but I'll prefer trading the pound instead. But NZD is strong as well. Pound is still strong, but I prefer trading the pound because is the formation of the candles and everything is quite perfect for me. So it's what I'll be trading. So this is just my game plan for now. If time permits, because I'm still inside the New York zone, if time actually permits, I can take a trade before the close of the day. But if my setup didn't appear before that is it 6 o'clock my time, if my setup didn't appear before 6 o'clock my time, I'm no longer interested. I'll be waiting for tomorrow. But tomorrow I don't like trading on Friday, because Friday tends to create the week in the weekly time frame. That's it, upper or lower week. So I might not trade on Friday. Plan just simple and easy. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Probably I'll see you next in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.